Shit won't go to plan. It never will. There'll always be something that will mean your plan doesn't go exactly perfectly. To take this morning, for example, I had an alarm set for around 5:50 because I'm trying to fix my circadian rhythm like that. It's been buggered ever since the launch of our secret project, for those who know. And it hasn't been fixed since, because I was up till 4 a.m. that morning. I was up till 4 a.m. I mean, it's the beauty of time sometimes. You get a lot of it and you get to do that shit. But it didn't go to plan that day. And it didn't go to plan this morning. I tried to wake up at 6, I woke up at 8. But there was two choices I had to make when I woke up. And that is, do I look at the time and be like, I give up because it's not what I wanted, and just lay in bed for 2 hours, like a weak peasant? Or do I wake up? Do I wake up regardless and say, shit, I'm 2 hours behind, time to get a move on? Your plan will never come quickly. Your plan will never work inch perfect. It never will. There'll always be some factor in between that will limit how well it is. It won't be good. Fuck your plan, bro. You don't need a plan. When I come into recording these videos, do you think I have a fucking list on the side? Do you think I'm just reading from a list like a peasant? Or do you think it just comes from the top of my fucking head? Do you think I have a plan before I speak? What I do, to be blunt and honest with you, is I wake up, I begin speaking, and when I start speaking about the video, it all just sort of falls into inside of my head. I don't actually have a plan. Nobody actually has a fucking plan. Or we have a plan, but it never goes exactly how we want it to. It's always a delay, or maybe quicker. Maybe our plan wasn't long enough. Perhaps our plan was too detailed and it took too long. Either way, the plan will never be perfect. So fuck your plan. Fuck your plan. It is useless. It's genuinely useless if you're never actually going to do anything with a plan. I guarantee you'll do better without a plan. Now, for those who may not understand the second part of the title, it's more of a chess analogy. But I don't want to call this video chess like I did before. That video did well. This video might do shit. And I don't want to copy exactly the same thing. But essentially, this philosophy from chess is very simple. It's literally, I forgot what the title was, about making the best move, sorry. Make the best move. Because even if you're 10 points down in material, completely losing, it's mate in 5 if you play the best moves. It's mate in 1 if you play the worst moves. You can survive longer on the board, and hope and pray for an opponent blunder the longer you survive on the board, as long as you make the best move, perpetually. And it's not that difficult, man. It's not that difficult. You just have to do a little bit of analysis, and you can make the best move every single time. And that's why you don't need a plan. In chess, you can have a plan, but if the opponent makes a mistake, and you can't set up your plan's gone to shit. In Call of Duty, you can have a plan on S&D, but if the opponents kill 2 of your team, you're in a 6v4, 4v6, fuck your plan, bro. It's not going to work. It doesn't matter what video game, it doesn't matter what real life game, it doesn't matter what analogy you use. There will never be a successful plan that goes perfectly. There'll always be one thing that goes incorrect. There'll always be one thing you need to improve on in the moment. And if you're not good enough at being able to come up with a solution like that in the moment, you're never going to do jack shit. You won't. If you're not good enough to come up with shit on the fucking spot in your GCSE tests, when you forget everything because you're shitting your pants because you're a little weak peasant, you're going to get fucked. It doesn't matter how clever you are. You'll have one mental blank and then you'll forget everything. You forget basic addition. You fuck your plan. It doesn't matter how much you prepare. Well, it does. But it doesn't matter if you prepare 1 second or 10 seconds for your shitty plan. You need to be able to think of good shit on the spot. And this is a skill that's quite difficult. I can't even lie to you. So, in order to make it a little bit easier for you, I kind of want to help. Because if you watched to this point in the video, you're clearly a loyal fan of mine. And I genuinely care about you loyal fans. So this week I've decided to take rapid action. Last night I thought of it. I'm going to begin doing one-to-one calls on my Discord channel. And you might be like, how is this going to help? Well, you're going to ask me questions. I'm going to be able to personalise it just for you. And we can go over a phase if you want, where I'm literally going to help you think of shit on the spot. You're not going to be allowed to use your common sense. You have to think of random shit. And we can go over this shit. We can't go over this shit on YouTube, because it's me talking to you through the camera. It's not me talking to you directly. So if you want the chance, I've been on a one-to-one call with me. I'll be able to help you with anything you need. Feel free to join the Discord below, because trust me, that place is a gold mine. It's a gold mine that's yet to be discovered. It's deep underground, dark, dusty and damp corners that you're just yet to explore. And once you explore them, you won't want to turn back, because it's literally free value. But I won't want to sell the idea too much to you, so you can come check it out for free if you want. I don't really mind. It's up to you at the end of the day. It's value for you more than it's value for me. This is the value I give to you, at least, which makes me very, very fucking happy. Coming into today, I had zero plan of what to record. And then it came to me. Within a second. I didn't wake up this morning and already knew in my head, oh, I'm going to record about plans, which never fucking work. It just came to me randomly. It came to me whilst I was having a piss. It came to me whilst I was, I don't know, wetting my hair or something, brushing my teeth. It came to me randomly. It came to me as I woke up. I didn't think of it this last night and start revising it in my head. Because, yes, that works. It works only if your plan goes correctly. If your plan doesn't go well, it won't work. And then you'll be hard stuck in some random shitty scenario. That's never good, obviously. And it's the same analogy for the people who revise in their tests. They sit there and they revise for months, right? Months for their, like I said, their GCSEs. They sit there and revise for months on their GCSEs. And then the questions they revised didn't even come up. Instead, it was the questions we learned the day before in the lesson we had. So they came in technically over-prepared and possibly overwhelmed by the shock. And this can be the issue with preparing. You can't prepare for every scenario in the world, which is most of the times where your plans will fail. You cannot prepare for a tsunami and an earthquake and a lightning storm in one building. You have to prepare for certain things in certain. You can't prepare for the apocalypse and acid rain. I don't know, but I hope you understand my point, because it's very difficult for me to make it clearer than like in chess. And I don't want to just talk about chess because not all of you are interested in chess, which I completely understand, which is fine. So gents, before I drag this video on too long, please remember your plan will never succeed. You need to be able to be rapid off the spot. You need to be able to think of shit literally within a second that are going to save your life. You need to have rapid reactions and extremely high intellect to be able to just think of shit on the spot that could save your life. You'll never plan for a car crash, but when it happens, are you going to crash into the bush or the tree? You need those reaction times to be able to dodge the tree and go into the bush, or brake before it happens, or even have the balls to speed up so that car doesn't collide with you. And if you don't, you might die. And I know that's a very extreme example, but you know it's true. You really know it's true. We both know it's true. And the quicker you are off the top of your head, the more competent you'll become in life as well. Before I waffle on for too long, gents, promise me that today you're not going to make high in-depth plans for 6 hours. Because the likelihood is you don't know the scenarios that you're going to be in. You don't know the outcome. It's impossible to know. You've got to be just quick off your head and you've got to think rapidly. And that's all you have to do today. Stay strong out there, brothers. We'll see you tomorrow.